Hey YouTube, Uncle Frank here. Hope everybody's well. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day. My day started out getting up at 4:30 to run down to work because I had some wristwatches on my desk. I fixed up watches for our store for where I work for the shop. Just some old junk that my boss had stuffed away from years ago, and he wants to get them ready for Christmas, and I usually do that. I fix them up anyways on a regular basis, try to keep the store stocks up on old watches. Mostly just watches from the 50s and the 40s, nothing too wild for me. Didn't feel good this morning at all. I got a cold of some sort. I had to go to work, and fortunately we're not open on Mondays. We just go down there to kind of do catch up, you know. We're closed to the public, so I don't have to deal with people too. I know it's not Wednesday, and I usually do them on Wednesday, but I thought I'd do this one today because I got a package in the mail. Actually, two packages. So I thought I'd do a little yabo for you, a little box opening. Smoking my Peterson. I don't know what it's called. Peterson something. It's a Peterson. Peterson Dublin of Old Dublin. Of Peterson of Dublin. Silver band. Nice little bent bulldog. Got this a long time ago with Ewan Reese back when I began my pipe frenzy. Anyway, over Labor Day, I had to go to the emergency room. A little story about myself here for you. I had to go to the emergency room because I couldn't go to the bathroom and had to have a catheter put in. And oh, anyway, that was a long thing, a long painful thing for me. So I had to set up payments to pay off my Advocate health care bill because I can't afford to pay the whole emergency room visit in one shot. So payment plan. So I'm waiting for an email from them to got to click on an email to prove it's me, to confirm, and waiting and waiting and waiting, and I'm never getting the email, and it turns out that they sent it to the wrong email address. So the lady on the phone sends it again, and I'm still not getting it. And I'm not getting it. She sent it again and again, and finally I got the thing. So if I finally got that headache out of the way, and I need a smoke and I need a break. That was mentally drawing for me. So now that I got all that off my chest, I'm sure you wanted to hear about that. I'm in a box opening. I'm going to open a good one first. Got a package from someone, and I had been wanting to get this for the longest time, and I put it off and put it off. Well, finally one day I was on my phone at work, and I'm trying to figure out a way to buy this thing. I don't have the money in the bank. Not at the moment anyways. I will soon. Um, but I went on there and they accept PayPal. So okay, well let me see what my PayPal options are. Well, I have PayPal credit. PayPal credit was kind enough to give me 6 months to pay the thing off. So I can make payments on this thing of $58, something like that a month. No interest. Oh, I got it. And this is my first opening. I just cut it open here for you. And guess what it is? I'll put a link down in the bottom in the box where I got it from, so if anybody wants to check them out. Meerschaum Market. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's just gorgeous. Silver stem. Wild colors there. I didn't see that in the picture. Really nice silver. Silver there, silver and silver. Give you a full all around view of it. Let me put this down. Put it together. There's one beautiful pipe. I don't know what is. Gorgeous calabash. Can't wait to smoke that. And I will christen it online for you when I get ready to fill it up. And I know what I'm going to put in it. I'm going to put some esoterica in there. I'm going to use some of the good stuff. I'm going to break it in well. Also, got a package from a Pipe Nook. Eddie Gray. I really like dealing with him. He's always fast about shipping. And Meerschaum Market, by the way, took only about a week. They shipped it out right away. I was the same, right about 5 minutes after I had clicked on the purchase, confirmed the purchase on the thing. 5 minutes later, I had a shipping. I had already had a tracking number. They already had it packaged up and on its way. So they're fast. Couldn't believe that. Confirmation and shipment, all roughly within 10 minutes, back to back. So I just got a couple of little toys here in the mail from Eddie. I wanted to get some kind of pipes I can run around with outside. So I talk with my pipe in my mouth. So I bought a little wooden, I don't know, it's cherry wood or what, but little cheapy pipe that I can kind of, if I drop it, if I beat it up, no worries. It's a cheap one. It's $10 or $6 actually for that one. So it's good for running around and another corn cob. This is Country Gentleman straight. They didn't have the bent one, so I settled for the straight one. That's fine. That's just fine. It's just a little corn cob. I like my corn cobs for running around with. They're fun and they smoke good. And if I drop it or lose it or whatever, no worries. I'm not out more than $10, $6, whatever. Get another one. It only takes about a week to get one from Eddie. It's pretty fast. So didn't tell you what I'm smoking. A little potlatch. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. That's Seattle Pipe Club's potlatch. Came in a can, but I transferred it to a jar right away. Perfectly well behaved tobacco. I mean, it was just, there was it wasn't soggy or anything. It was just right right out of the can. It was ready to smoke. I like that. So anyway, just thought I'd throw a quick one up for you. Let you see that pipe. I'm still waiting on the one from that one there is that other one, that egg and claw that I ordered. That one's coming all the way from Turkey though, so that's going to be a while. I guess it's still still sitting in customs somewhere, I'm guessing. So when I get that, you'll see it. When I fill this baby up and get ready to smoke it, you'll be the first ones to see it getting lit. Don't have a whole lot more really to talk about. Maybe I'll throw one little thing up there. Somebody wanted to know about my, know a little bit about, they wanted me to do some videos on watch repair. I can't, he said watchmaking. I've never made a watch. Watchmaker is just a generic term for people that fix watches. That's what they call us. I'm more of a watch repairman. How did I get into watch repair? Well, way back in the 70s, I think it was, I was looking for a job. I was young. I was out of work. I was dropped out from school. I didn't get my high school diploma until much later in life. When I was an old man, I went and got my GED. But I got it, so anyway. A friend of mine worked at a shop downtown Chicago called Precision Jewelers. They're no longer around, but he worked there for a while, and he was getting ready to change his job, and I was looking for a job. He was going somewhere else, and they needed somebody down there as a somebody to work the counter and fill orders for. It was a material house. We sold watch parts to watchmakers, which was my foot in the door. I learned how to identify watches by looking at the little numbers inside the watch, and learned how to work, how to hold an eye loop in my eye, and things like that. Like, well, I got an eye loop here. I use it sometimes for looking at really small things like pipes. So, learned how to hold an eye loop in my eye and look down at things like this and look up close. Let's see, what does this Peterson say here? It's ARAN. Peterson ARAN. That's what this is. I don't know what the hell an ARAN is. Maybe somebody else knows out there. They can tell me about it. Anyway, I learned how to do all that. And one day I'm sitting in the shop. This was when I was about 19 years old. I'm 62 now. One day I'm sitting in the shop, and it was on a Saturday, I think, or something. And I was bored to death. There was nothing. Nobody was coming in. There was nothing to do. So most watch places, you get to know, they accumulate stuff, and there was shoe boxes of old junk clunker watches laying around, and I asked the owner, I said, can I want to tinker with one of these. Is it all right if I tinker with it? And he said, sure, go ahead. There wasn't nothing else going on, so I went to taking it apart, and I asked him some questions, what do I do here, and he showed me. And it just kind of went from there. It just blossomed from there. I just got into, I for some reason had a talent for taking things apart and putting them back together. And that's how I got my foot in the door, and that's how I started with watch repair. In Chicago or in Illinois, you don't have to have a license or anything to be a watchmaker. You just say you're a watchmaker, and pretty much what I did. I picked up my trade from an old timer, an old watchmaker that done it. He learned from his grandfather and kind of passed on down through the family, and he passed it on to me. He taught me some stuff, and I'm still learning. The learning never ends. You learn things new every day, and I hope you do too, because life is a journey. Anyway. I don't have a whole lot more to say. That's my story of my journey in watches. If you got any questions, ask them. I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. So I'll say goodbye for now. I hope everybody has a great day, and well. This is Uncle Frank. I'm going to finish this pipe. Signing off. I will catch you all next time. You have a great day. Bye-bye.